Hello everyone, Namaste, welcome back to the channel, and what a great start to the season. The Brentford win, the Watford performance, the United Leeds game, Old Trafford, Anfield, not Anfield, Old Trafford full of fans. But I think undeniably, and I think no one can deny this, the best thing about this weekend was the fans back at the stadium in full capacity. The joy that adds, the adrenaline that adds, everything that comes with a full stadium is what we were missing from football for the last 18 months, 2 years. And the emotions at the Brentford Stadium, the emotions at the Old Trafford, it was excellent. I felt that the football I loved, the football I fell in love with was back, and now that makes me more excited, more happy for the upcoming matches in the Premier League, in the Serie A, in the Champions League, and everything, because this is what we missed. Football was never the same for the last 18 months, 2 years. But let's now put our focuses on the topic that we are going to cover in this video today, and that is Manchester United. Now, by the title of this video, a lot of you might think that I'm doing some kind of an anti-Man United thing here, but I'm not, because once you listen to me what I'm saying until the end, you will understand what I'm saying, and I hope you agree with me by the end of it, because I'm not making any anti-Man United content here. It's just what I think it is. So Manchester United beat their arch rivals Leeds United at the Old Trafford 5-1. Great result. And when I saw the team sheet come in for the early kickoff, I saw Martial on the bench, I saw Sancho on the bench, Rashford is out injured, Varane was introduced before the game, so he wasn't playing. I was worried for Man United because I thought Leeds United have a great opportunity to have a great start to their season and stop Man United from having a great start. How wrong was I? Because Paul Pogba played a brilliant game. Bruno Fernandes is just incredibly consistent. Greenwood looks like he has been playing down the middle for 20 years. Dan James was brilliant. McTominay made some really good movements and was very, very effective in the midfield. And the performance overall was excellent, with the fans back at the stadium again. That is a big thing. But I think we're getting carried away, aren't we? Because of course it's a big win. Of course it's a great performance. Of course Paul Pogba was unbelievable. Of course he was. But it was Leeds United. Why are we forgetting who Leeds United are? Isn't this the same Leeds United side that lost at Old Trafford last season, 6-2 or something? I think it was 6-2 when McTominay scored 2 goals. They madly attack when they are scoring. They madly attack when they're conceding. I like that. Sometimes I appreciate that. Sometimes I find it ridiculous, because when you're playing world-class players, you have to prepare for that. But they don't. So they enjoy themselves fine. The fans enjoy themselves good. But I think this is the same Leeds United side that lost last season at the Old Trafford with a huge scoreline. They did the same again. Manchester United are yet to face teams like Newcastle, teams like Brentford, teams like Watford, teams like West Ham, who are going to play two banks of 4 and 5. That's where Pogba and Fernandes will be under more pressure. That's where Greenwood will be, Sancho will be more important to create stuff for Manchester United. Now, why do I think we are getting carried away with Manchester United? The reason is here, because I've got a small graph in front of me about Manchester United's fixtures. And Man United, first of all, have got a great start. So the starting, 6 or 7 fixtures to their season are very favourable. I mean, a lot of teams would love to have a start like this. So they played Leeds United. They won 5-1. Brilliant. Now they face Southampton. Then they face Wolves. Then Newcastle at Old Trafford, West Ham away, then Villa come to visit Old Trafford, then they face Everton. So until Villa, that means I'm talking about until the 25th of September, they are playing probably mid-table sides, and then they play Everton 2 of October. And I think that's where a very decisive period starts. So because they have played all of the mid-table sides before the start of October, they are going to play a lot of games, very big one, on a very consistent basis. And that's what happens. 2nd of October, they play Everton at home. 16th of October, they play Leicester. Leicester is followed by Liverpool, followed by Tottenham, followed by Manchester City, Watford, and followed by Chelsea. Chelsea is on 27th of November. That is almost by the end of November. By the end of November, we will have a clear idea of Manchester United. because I have my reservations about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I don't think he's a particularly great manager. At crucial moments, he loses tactically. And I think this is that run. I told you that run, Leicester, followed by Liverpool, followed by Tottenham, followed by City, followed by Watford, and then Chelsea. So he could be very badly found out in that run. They have got a good squad there, but I don't really know how good Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is right now. And can he really get this side to win the title? Because I think the squad is good enough, more than good enough to win the league. But I don't think Solskjaer is a great manager to do that. He's a great person, he's a great guy. And I like his personality, but I don't think he's tactically that good to actually get the best out of this great squad he has there. So this is what I was talking about. Now this run, by the end of November, is when they play Chelsea, 27th of November. By the end of November, we will have a very clear idea of Manchester United. What Manchester United are. How good are they really? How good is their midfield? Are they struggling at the back? Are they struggling for creativity? Are they struggling for a goal scorer? Different kind of questions will be answered by the end of November, because they have a run which is going to be extremely decisive for their title credentials, for their title ambitions. And this is why I think we're getting carried away. Because let's not forget, I'm repeating myself here, I know, but Leeds United play an extremely expansive and open way of football, which I like as a neutral, but I would be terrified as a Leeds fan, because I know on any given day I can concede 6 or 8 goals. And no fan want to see his club concede that many goals. There's the run. They've got Manchester United have got a very favourable start. It's favourable in some ways, but not favourable in the other. So as I said, they played very well against Leeds United because they came at them. The pass that Pogba played for the Greenwood goal, you can see the gaps. That's ridiculous. So they had all that space to do that. Pogba has so much space, and he's good to beat people in the midfield. And that was a very good performance. They play Southampton next. They then play Wolves. They then play Newcastle. Then play West Ham. So almost 3 of the next 4 games are against teams who like to sit back and then counterattack, against which United did struggle last season and could easily struggle this season as well, because they don't have a proper number 6. So against Newcastle, against a low block, that will be a test for Pogba. That will be a test for Pogba. Against West Ham will be a test for Pogba. I've said this, I have my reservations for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I don't think he's a particularly great manager. I have my reservations for Paul Pogba. I don't think he's a great player. I think he's a great player on his day. And great players on their day are not great players. Great players are like Bruno Fernandes, who turn up every week, who have goal records, assist record, who run tirelessly, who don't have moments. They play consistently. They are consistent top performers. And that's something I don't think Pogba is. So this is what my analysis says about Man United. Even though I like the performance, even though I would love to watch games like this, the reality is you don't see these kind of games on a weekly basis. It was Leeds United. They are a unique team who play a unique way of football. They don't care about the result. All they care about is attack, attack, and attack. They're going to face some tricky sides in there. And once they face Villa, then Everton, Leicester, Liverpool, Tottenham, City, Watford, and then Chelsea. So Watford is a fixture there where they might rest players or something. But by the end of November, we will have a clear idea of, do Man United need to now finish in the top 4? By the end of November, they could easily be 5th or 6th, and we might say, okay, now finish in the top 4, because that's the minimum requirement that Solskjaer has to fulfill. Doesn't he? So let's wait until some next fixtures, and let's not get carried away, because Leeds United play a brand of football that allows teams to be brilliant when they actually are not that good. So let's wait for some more games where Solskjaer will have to show how good he really is tactically, so that he can actually prove and actually show people like me who criticize him that he is the man to win something with this. I didn't to especially go through 38 games a season, manage a squad in a way that is very important to win league titles, especially when you're against teams like Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, even Leicester are very good this season. So that's not a anti-Man United thing or anything. This is just what I think about Man United given the performance against Leeds and given how Leeds usually play. So do comment down if you agree with me, you don't agree with me, you want to contact me, mail me. I'm on Twitter. I have my LinkedIn link down there. I'm a freelancer as well, so you can approach me for different purposes. My next video will be out soon. If you have any particular suggestion for me to make a video on, please put it down, mail me, or you can contact me through various platforms which I've mentioned below. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like it, please subscribe it, and as I said, you have anything as a response, as a review, please comment it. It will be great to know your thoughts. That's it. Goodbye. Jai Hind.